popular community outreach initiative, the weekly virtual Big B meetup. Now, I'm no Frank Sinatra, but here goes. Fly me to the moon, let him play amongst the stars, and let him see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, vote for Khalid. In other words, let him closer to the moon. Ahlan wa sahlan, Khalid. Salam alaikum.
Alaikum assalam, ahlan wa sahlan. Thank you for the great introduction. And I really do recommend that you don't ever consider singing ever in your life. But it's so sweet of you that you're
What?
getting me a song. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Yeah. Thanks a lot. Okay. Yeah. Khalid, could you? I mean, I know you don't need any introduction to people, but there might be some people who don't really know you yet. So, could you introduce yourself?
Well, I'm a simple motorcycle traveler around the world. I have quit my job to concentrate on traveling around the world on a motorcycle. And I decided 2 years ago to move to Germany to work in the motorcycle industry. I'm a dealer of an official dealer of Royal Enfield, and I have an American diner on the other side, which is called
Wow.
Auto Garage and Diner. Here we are in the showroom. Garage is there, diner is back there. And whenever I have an interview, I come here. I prefer this is my favorite spot, talking with my motorcycles in the back. And initially, I was a computer network engineer. I worked as a computer engineer for 15 years, and I worked as well as a film producer. I traveled
Wow.
all around the world since childhood due to my father's job as an ambassador. But lately, I decided to move here and to work with motorcycle. Why Germany? Very good question. I know you didn't ask, but many people ask me this question because Germany is considered as the hub of motorcycle industry. For example, if you are an actor who live in Utah and you want to get famous and you want to reach to be recognized worldwide, you move to Hollywood. If you are a singer in Qatar and you want to be famous to be recognized, you move to Cairo. And that's why I moved to Germany and I started over here from zero with motorcycles. And soon I'll be doing tours all around the world. I'll be leading tours, hopefully, but we're just waiting for this pandemic to get a bit loose and the market is open up again. Then we'll be doing motorcycle tours around the world, either led by me or one of my colleagues. But right now we are selling Royal Enfield motorcycles, and this is what actually I'm doing now. I'm selling bikes, feeding people with our delicious burgers.
That's fantastic. I was going to ask you. I know there's no such thing as a virtual meal. There's no such thing as a virtual meal. But yeah, but if I
That's virtual.
yeah, but if you can get somebody, I mean, if I could get a chance to have a look at the menu a little later, because as I promised you, I would love to visit you, and
Yeah.
maybe I'll stay a day or two with you because
If,
I've never been to.
if there is any burger flying from the kitchen to the customer, we can grab it and show you the actual
Yeah,
burger so you can take a look at it. But
absolutely,
I can share the
absolutely.
menu shortly if you want. We can read the menu together. And here
Yeah,
at the Garage and Diner, we are specialized in with our burgers, with our signature burgers, signature recipes. Yes, burgers do have recipes. We add our own spices, our own buns, our own bio meat, and it's made with love. We do it ourselves. We don't hire. We do, yes, we do hire people, but sometimes we work ourselves. Sometimes you would see me doing the delivery or taking orders or cleaning table because we are doing it with passion and love.
because you're Khalid Al Jaber. That's why. That's because it's a
Yeah,
passion. Of course, you do everything with passion,
because
Khalid. But
I do everything
let's
with
let's
passion.
yeah. So let's hold on to what you're saying about the menu and everything. I don't want to digress.
Yeah,
The
but
reason that's not the main reason I got you on the show today. I mean,
mm,
this is the third time I'm getting you on the show
yeah.
because I just cannot have enough of you. I mean, you're just phenomenal.
I'm
You're
to be your guest whenever you want. Whenever there is an opportunity, I would jump into the Big B meetup, and it's now getting bigger and bigger. It should be bigger B meetup or the biggest B meetup.
Sure. Yeah. One baby step at a time. One baby step at a time.
Yes, exactly.
So, Khalid, 82 countries over land. I mean, 82. There are people who show off being, flying 82 countries on the plane, on an aircraft. You've done 82 countries over land, and Anchorage to the tip of Argentina.
Yeah.
Next, you'll tell me you want to go to the moon.
Actually, I am planning to go to the moon if I'm lucky.
Are you serious? April Fool's
Many
April
people,
Fool's Day is
whenever I
over.
tell them this question, this information, they laugh or they don't believe it. But actually, I am. There is a Japanese businessman whose name is Yusaku Maziyawa. I'm finding difficulty memorizing Japanese names, or we call him MZ as he preferred to be called MZ.
Oh, cool.
The generous Japanese businessman is offering to take with him 8 crew members from all around the world under a project called Dear Moon Project. And this project will be circulating or circumnavigating the moon on a spaceship. And he's taken 8 members with him from all around the world. I've heard that the applicants are 1.5 million so far, and
Whoa.
I think I have passed 2 shortlists. I submitted my application, and next they sent me an assignment with the questions, and I passed that level. And the next one will be a video, and maybe some of you guys watched my video, which was 36 seconds, talking about myself and why
Yeah.
I do it. And the
That,
reason, yeah, tell me.
that's the reason I have you on the show,
Yeah,
because it was so passionate. It was so appealing.
exactly. And why I want to go to the moon. My mother keeps asking me question, Khalid, you've been everywhere. What's next? Are you gonna go to the moon one day? Maybe I come back to her next year and tell her, yes, mom, I'm going to the moon. And I mean it when I say it. My grandfather told me when I was 7, chase your dreams even if they are in the stars, or thuraya, as you said in Arabic. And since then, that piece of advice encouraged me and motivated me to go all around the world. The first trip I did, the biggest challenge I did was riding through the Indian Himalayas. And that piece of advice encouraged me to do it on a Royal Enfield bike as well. And when I'm chosen, when I will be lucky, hopefully, and one of the
Okay, we had a small glitch here. He's just left us, but he'll be back. I think there's a little issue in Germany. But while we are there, while we wait for him, let me entertain you with one of his movies that Khalid has done. And here goes. So this is a movie as a film director, he's produced and also acted in it. And he is back with us. Let's see this too.
Yes, I'm back. Can you hear me?
I can.
Yeah.
I actually started. I started the
Yeah.
voice.
Go ahead. Let them watch. Sorry, for some reason it got me disconnected.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
Nothing can stop us,
Mm.
So you want to, yeah? Let them see let them see a little bit of the movie, and then I'd like you to talk them through it. There's one part I love is when you say you're a butterfly.
I am a butterfly, and I'm proud.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Many guys they don't like it. You should be an eagle. No, man. Butterfly is peaceful.
True. Even a bee is peaceful. Only thing, they sting
Yeah.
sometimes.
they stink when they are in danger. تعرف لما يقول لك back to reality
Yeah,
يعني
true.
انك رجعت
Yeah.
للحقيقه. انا ما كنت عارف اي من هو
So,
الحقيقه لما يقول لك
uh,
back to reality يعني انك رجعت. Okay, it's stopped for some reason. Can you still hear me? Am I still there?
yeah, you're there.
هل استقالتها هو الحقيقة ولا رجعتي للبلد هي الحقيقة؟ هل أنا الحين في حلم ولا أنا كنت في حلم؟ أنا خلاص ما أعرف أقرر، ما أعرف شو أسوي في حياتي. رحت أنا حق مديري في الشغل، قلت أنا مو مكمل شغل، خلاص أنا أبي أسافر. قال لي ليش وما ليش؟ قلت له أنا فراشة ألف في العالم.
Voyager.
Yes, sir.
They were just asking the name of the movie. I told him. Let's get back to you.
Yeah. So I was talking about the piece of advice of my grandfather.
Yeah.
That could take me to the moon or around the moon one day, and to tell him proudly, Grandpa, I have reached the stars. And then I start looking for another dream. Hopefully, we always believe that if you really believe in your dream, the whole world will make it happen somehow. So that piece of advice encouraged me to travel around the world on my motorcycle, to leave my job, to leave the comfort zone, and being away from your family, your kids, it's not something easy. It requires lots of guts and lots of courage. And yes, I'm happier now, but at the same time, I'm really sad that my kids are not here with me, my family, my parents. But hopefully one day they will understand what I'm doing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Just amazing. You know, you're different. You know. So give us a little more. So what is our part in getting Khalid Al Jaber on that spaceship? How do we get you there?
Well, I think MZ or Dear Moon Project, they kept asking for our social media details, and for this reason, maybe they want to gain more publicity. They want to get more audience, which I totally understand, and I'm sure there is a reason behind asking about my organic followers on my social media platforms. And I totally understand that Dear Mean Project need to reach out everybody on the social media. So by doing so, maybe we can promote to get my luck bigger by promoting the hashtag Dear Mon Crew or hashtag Dear Mon Project, or mention MZ to tell him, guys, this guy is doing his best to be one of your crew members. I did from my side. I did my video, my 36-second, with love, with full dedication, because I really need to be on that space. Because I did, I think, when I'll be the happiest when I'm on board. I think I will say proudly, I have achieved all my dreams. So I think by being here in Big B Meetup now with you, this can be a very big support to get my chances bigger to reach the moon.
Yeah, absolutely. So what is the next step, and what are the timelines, Khalid?
Well, the next step now, we have submitted, we as the candidates, we have submitted the video which is less than 1 minute video. Next step, if I'm chosen, if I'm lucky and chosen, I'll have to do another assignment, which is an online interview with maybe MZ or one of his team. And from there, I'm sure my chances will get bigger and bigger. My next step is continue dreaming. Whenever I'm stuck in traffic, whenever I'm driving, I'm dreaming about reaching stars. I'm dreaming about seeing the moon from the spaceship, taking a selfie, holding the flag of Qatar, talking about my dream, which I have achieved. Uh, but hopefully, I'm praying days and night and hoping days and night to get on board.
Absolutely. We'll come back to that. We'll come back to the moon project. We'll come back to orbiting the moon. But because I want you to drive in the point of what how we support you.
Yeah.
That's the main reason. But let's move on to let's move on to what you're doing in Germany.
Well,
Um,
yeah.
yeah.
Whoever
If
is
you
following me, he can see what I'm doing every day. Taking
yeah
pictures of my motorcycles, of burgers, of the crowd outside, the bikes, the people, the gathering. Uh,
yeah.
uh,
What is
I opened Moto Garage and Diner, which is my biggest dream here. Moto Garage and Diner is a motorcycle showroom which I'm sitting in right now, and American Diner on the other side, with a stage for live music every Saturday until we had
oh wow
we play we get bands, German bands, American bands, British bands,
oh
and we
fantastic
play R&B, not sorry, not R&B, blues,
oh
uh,
lovely
rock and roll, heavy metal sometimes,
whoa
or style,
so
yeah.
what so
And
what is your
it's a biker attraction place.
true
Not only bikers, family attraction more than bikers. We have bikers, we have children, we have students, we have families. Everybody is welcome here. Many people think that this is a hub for motorcycle clubs, which is absolutely not just motorcycle clubs. We have family here. We have sometimes school students used to come here before the second lockdown, and a
okay
lot of well-known German bands who played here, and
oh
there's
so
one of the
what is
best.
your German what is your favorite German rock
The
band
best actually who plays here, who came twice, is Demi on the Rock, and he plays really good music. And whoever's following Moto Garage and Diner on Instagram will find his will find his videos playing for us. And we had quite few known, I would call artists or singers and bands who are playing around Germany. But Timmy on the Rocks, he is my favorite, and I really enjoy his music. Uh, but coming to the German band, they're very known here. They're well known in Europe and worldwide, such as
yeah yeah
Torten Hosen, and we're looking forward to get bigger name and to get recognized worldwide. And one day I'm dreaming to see Moto Garage and Diner as an international franchise all around the world. I'm
that's
dreaming
funny you said that
to see Moto Garage and Diner opened in Qatar with lots of bikes outside, with lots of smoke of ribs getting
oh
kitchen, and lots of loud music going on. Uh, that's my
I'm
dream.
salivating
Motor garage and diner in Qatar one day, Kuwait, Dubai, wherever, and that's
fantastic
not my dream is not gonna stop here. It's not gonna stop in the moon. It's gonna continue to make my big dream where I'm sitting now, getting bigger and bigger, getting more branches worldwide, and I'm working hard for this. Yes, we are going through a very hard time through this pandemic lockdown since 1st of November, but
oh
we are still open. We are still operating. We're still, maybe you can hear the crowd.
yeah
Who's back there. There are lots of orders coming. There are lots of bikes outside, and we have this week. I came up with this idea, which is called Park and Dine.
oh
Park and Dine, maybe you could hear about it in the US. In Germany, it's not very well known yet. we have a space outside. So there are lots of cars coming, lots of bikes coming. They park. We go outside, take their orders, and we deliver their food on trays or in the bags that they prefer. And Park and Dine is becoming more and more popular in this area in Altenkirchen and Westerwald. So hopefully this thing, Park and Dine, will get more popular around the area, and therefore we get more customers.
True, true. You know, you're getting quite a few questions when you said you're going to bring it to Doha. There was a guy called Ronald who said you need to get the American diner to Qatar. And there's another question. There's another.
Tell, yeah, if you are interested to be the franchise
Yeah,
owner, yeah, contact me and we can open
yalla, Ronald.
it and
You know
open.
what to do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I got two offers so far, one in France and one in another city in Germany. But
fantastic.
due to the COVID situation, we have to take it slowly until things get more clear, and we see
Yeah,
how it goes.
yeah, true. Uh, so what made you get India's iconic brand of motorcycles to Germany? And if I'm not too inquisitive, how is it going? How is it faring there?
Well,
And I forgot to ask you, where exactly is motor garage and diner in Germany? Where?
Garage and Diner is located in a small village called Altenkirchen. Altenkirchen in
I
German,
think.
the old church. And why I have chosen Royal Enfield. Royal Enfield is a very well-known motorcycle brand in India and in England. It's
Yeah.
one of the oldest in the world. Many people think Harley is the oldest, which is not true.
No.
Yes, Harley is a very respected brand, and of course, it's a competitor, and it's the most well-known brand around the world. However, not everybody can afford buying a Harley. Uh,
True.
Mainly, you see elder people riding Harley in Europe, but
Yeah.
here with Royal Enfield, many people can afford it. It's a reliable bike. I have traveled the Indian Himalayas on on,
Yeah.
on a very old rusty Royal Enfield.
Oh, the older the better.
I have crossed water. I've ridden on mud. I have crossed very tough situations there. And Royal Enfield can be afforded by youngsters, by people who can pay an average of 5 to 7,000 euros and get a reliable bike that can stay for longer time. Spare parts are reliable, service, and you won't believe it that there are 71 or 74 branches of Royal Enfield only in Germany, and it's a very
Wow.
well known.
Wow.
Yes, 70,
That's a surprise.
70 something, and we were like 71. And Royal Enfield, they opened arms for us when we submitted a request to be their dealer. And yes, we are an official dealer of Royal Enfield. We do sell other brands, but our identity here is a Royal Enfield dealer. And there are many young people who come here and they think that Royal Enfield can cost up to 20,000 euro, but they get shocked that, yeah, wow, this is a reliable bike. This is an everyday bike, but still we can pay only 5 to 6,000 euro, which is perfect. I
Yeah.
honestly, I myself now I ride a Royal Enfield, which you can see in the back with
Yeah,
the
it looks pretty,
that's,
yeah.
that's my Interceptor 650. That's my bike, and I'm gonna
Okay.
ride tomorrow. Enjoy the great weather, sunny weather tomorrow with my Royal Enfield. Since I'm a Royal Enfield dealer, I have to be the image, the face of Royal Enfield. So I'm planning a tour in Algeria this October
Okay.
under the name of Boarding Tassili, and I'll have to ride it. I'll have to do it on a Royal Enfield. Uh, First, because I am promoting Royal Enfield. Second, because it's a reliable bike. Third, because it's a lighter bike.
Okay.
And Algeria is a nasty desert, and you don't want to go on a big bike and get stuck there. So
It's,
Royal
it's,
Enfield is a reliable bike for the desert. Yes.
haven't you ridden Algeria before? Haven't you done an?
I've been to Morocco. Yes,
Yeah.
I've been
You've
to
been to South.
I've been to Africa, Kenya to South Africa,
Exactly. Yeah.
but I've never been to Algeria. I'm gonna go to Algeria, and it's funny how the idea of Algeria came. Actually, I was planning to do Algeria, but not this year. It was supposed to be in 2023. However, there was a tweet by Qatar Airways promoting Algeria as one of the top uh, adventure tourism destinations the next day.
Mm-hmm.
So I replied back to their tweet telling them, okay, I was just doing it as a joke. I mean, I just said, okay, in this case, let me ride in Algeria and you guys collaborate with me on that. That's it. I slept. I woke up next day. My Instagram is blasting of followers and comments. Twitter, I got extra 300 followers. Instagram, 800 followers, all from Algeria. Lots of journalists, Algerian journalists,
Wow.
Algerian officials contacting me. Lots of people welcoming me in their homes. Lots of flags were sent to me. Lots of
Wow.
meals I've tasted. I've been to Paris 2 weeks ago, and
Yeah.
I met
That's why.
Algerian community. Algerian people are amazing. I think I've been to Algeria before. Actually, I'm there. I've tried the Algerian food. I've tried the Algerian hospitality. I even got contacted by Algerian officials because of a couple of Algerian journalists who posted it on their social media,
Yeah.
and it went viral. I've done so far 6 interviews with Algerian channels. Some of them are in Algeria, others are in Europe, and I thank for this my Algerian friend Wahiba, who lives in Qatar. Uh,
Okay.
I don't know if you know her, Wahiba Bouhlais. She works for Al Arabi TV.
Yes, I know her. Yeah, yeah,
Did
absolutely. Yeah,
an
I know
amazing
her.
job
She's very helpful.
by introducing me to many journalists, many officials. She did great job on Twitter, and there are other names such as Nawal.
Nawal.
Qadi.
Nawal, yeah.
Nawal did lots of support to me,
Yeah, she's wonderful too. She's ex Qatar TV, right? QTV.
and she is a big fan of Qatar. She is in Paris now, but she still have Qatar in her heart, and she did a lot of
Absolutely.
support. Both those two, I mean Wahiba and Nawal, and there are many others also. But I mean those two, I cannot forget the effort and
Yeah,
that
fantastic.
made me a star in Algeria actually.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think everybody in Algeria knows me by now.
Wow, that's nice.
Yeah.
So, Khalid, in fact, correct me if I'm wrong. Algeria is the largest country in Africa.
Yes, it
I
is.
think so. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
It's a continent by itself.
Yeah, it's a
Has
huge
an
country.
unseen part. I'm really disappointed that the world is not going to see Tassili. They don't know about Sifar Desert. They don't know about the treasures of the Algerian desert. They have a treasure there. They have
Yeah,
something. When you go, you're traveling to a different dimension. You're traveling to the past. You're traveling to 30,000 years back. How come you guys don't go there? How come nobody I mean, there are a lot of things there to see. And the Algerian people are amazing. They're welcoming everybody. They're welcoming tourists, adventurers.
yeah.
Yes,
Funny.
I mean, my job to do this is just to promote Tassili because since I was a child, I read about it, and I want to go there and see whatever written on their walls of the caves there. They say that there are a drawing of spaceships that
Oh,
were written that they were drawn 30,000 years ago, which means
wow.
might be the theory of time traveling could be true. But let's go and find out. I'll time travel to Algeria. I'll time travel to the past when I visit
Yeah,
Tassili,
yeah.
the
So,
Munras desert.
when are you planning to go to Algeria?
Well, I'm planning so far to do it in October if things are taken, let's say the COVID situation is becoming looser and
Yeah,
travel ban is lifted, I'll be going there and in October. Otherwise, I'll have to move it to April 2022. Oh,
22.
yeah, but Algeria is my next destination. Because I'm
Okay.
gonna spend 3 months there.
Wow.
Yeah, and I have changed my style of traveling by doing so. because normally many people who are following me, they know that Khalid, when he travels on an adventure, he crosses 7 to 19 countries in one trip. But this year, when I do Algeria, I'm gonna dedicate every year one country.
Wow.
And before going to that one country, I have to promote whatever events happening there, whatever music they have, whatever food they have, whatever cultural event, whatever political decision or event. So
Yeah.
people who are following me, they noticed I'm posting everything about Algeria, Algerian people, Algerian football team, Algerian music, Algerian food. Now I'm talking and getting hungry because I remember the Algerian food and so delicious. Can't. ah. Anyway,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
yeah, so
Yeah.
that's what I'm
Let's
gonna
get.
do. That's a different style of traveling. Instead of many countries, one country every year. I'll meet the ambassador. I'll meet the officials. I'll hang the flag in the back. I have an operation room upstairs with a big
Wow.
of Algeria. Sorry, a big map of Algeria and the flag and to-do list. All of these things I have it ready for me to plan the boarding Tassili trip next October, hopefully.
That's fantastic.
Mhm.
That's fantastic. So, Khalid, I mean, I'm being a bit biased here, and it's only fair. Once you do Algeria in the next 3 or 4 years, I mean, I don't have to do that, but I mean, you can do it yourself. I would like to invite you to India. Have you been to India
Of course,
apart,
of
apart from the
course.
Himalayas?
Well, I've been to Delhi and
Oh, Manali.
Manali, of course. I've been to Delhi, and from Delhi, I started my tour to Shimla, all the way to the small villages of the Spiti Valley until I reached Manali. And from Manali, I took a route back to reach Shimla, and from Shimla, I took the train back to Delhi, and it was a very interesting ride. Actually, I call this trip the journey of Thuraya because that was
Oh,
the
wow.
inspiration from my grandfather. And whoever looks at the Thuraya trip uh, hashtag on Instagram, they will find all my posts about Thuraya. Thuraya
Fantastic.
means the patch of stars in the space. In
Yeah.
yeah, and it's in the
Talking,
sphere, of course. Another to have
yeah.
meaning. Yeah,
Talking of stars and space and hashtags,
yeah.
could you please repeat the hashtags we got to use for the dear moon? You had three or
Well,
four.
the hashtags Dear Moon Crew, one word, Dear Moon by itself. Uh, just those two hashtags will lead to MZ to read it because he keeps checking social media and he keeps reading the love messages and the support from all his fans. And
Yeah.
they said he's a Japanese businessman who came up with this initiative to take eight with him. His name is Yasoko Maezawa. Sorry, Yusako Maezawa. And
MZ is fine. I like the way you say MZ.
yeah, he likes to be called MZ, and he'll be my boss during this trip, and I'll be very happy to if I'm chosen to be one of the eight. My chances are very low, but I'm always positive, and I
Oh,
could be
wow.
one of the eight. I could be one of the eight, and I hope I can
Yeah.
be one of the eight. And if I don't make it, at least I tried. Uh,
Yeah. But
Experience trying is can be more than enough, but I'll be the happiest ever if I'm on board.
yeah. So you have no, I mean, yes, always be positive, and you are. And
Mhm.
I'm sure you will be on that. But what more can we do to get you there, closer? So, like, for example, after the show is over, we get
Or
you.
keep posting, keep supporting. Let MZ hear about it. Let MZ hear about me. The more posts, the more hashtags, the better chances.
It's
Hopefully,
just, it's
yeah.
just social, it's just social media, or are you
Well,
also talking?
so far we're relying on social media. Maybe a couple of articles would help, but since they ask the question of social media, uh, it could be a great opportunity, and they rely on hashtags and social media. So social media plays a big role in this. So
Yeah.
I hope I'm doing it right. Well, I think I'm doing it right. I'm with a big B meetup. Yeah,
Yeah, thank you. Okay. Yeah, wow, thanks. Yeah.
yeah.
So, do you know who? I mean, do you know who you're competing against? Do you know any of the other people who have been on your?
Competing against 1.5 million members. So I'm sure since I passed to short list or one or two, I don't know, but I'm in the third stage now, and I think it's coming less and less. I'm sure there are lots of nonsense applications, but I'm getting closer. Let's say, getting closer. I hope I'm getting more and more closer. Even if I reach some stage, I would be thankful that I passed at least to shortlist.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I've
yeah.
seen a couple of videos of the competitor. There are some kind of really heavy duty scientists, like people who are obsessed with space, people who are
Okay.
obsessed with astronomy, uh, and my chance because I'm a motorcyclist. But I wear helmet, I wear gear, so many people think that I can be on the moon. So
Well,
let's hope. Yeah.
this is the attribute that I told you about earlier. Your humility personified. Very humble.
Oh,
Khalid, you've
okay.
done a lot. I mean,
Well,
just can you, I said you've done a lot. Can you? I mean, I would like to go back. I know. I mean, it is appropriate. Why am I thinking negative here? I would like to ask you, a bit about some of your motorcycle. Can you list some of your motorcycle trips? Like you did the Himalayas. What else
I
did you
did
do?
the Indian Himalayas. I did the Silk Road, which was my biggest ever. Not the size, not the distance, but the biggest, which that was the trip that I found myself on. The trip that
Wow.
I challenged the whole world. The trip I challenged my colleagues at work. The trip I challenged my uh, people who doubted that I can do it. I did London to Beijing, London to China,
Whoa.
crossing 19 countries. Uh, 3 months of my life, I was in direct confrontation with death, and there are lots of motorcycles crashed in front of me, and there are lots of accidents I've seen. There are lots of incidents. There are lots of hard time I've gone through. I crossed the Tibet plateau. It took me 3 weeks to cross. I've seen Everest Base Camp. I've seen Everest summit with my eyes. Uh,
Whoa.
reached the summit with the motorcycle, but I've seen it. I reached the Everest Base Camp, and I have achieved lots of dreams in one trip. That's why I would call it the most special trip. The trip that I found myself when I reached the end, I decided to leave my job and to leave the comfort zone and to continue traveling until I achieve my biggest dream, which I'm here now. Then I did the Trans Americas, which is the from the top north of North America, to be exact, in Anchorage, Alaska. Actually, I've gone even further north to Dead Horse
Dead
and
horse.
facing the Arctic Ocean. Uh,
Whoa.
I dipped my finger in the Arctic
Huh.
Ocean, and because it's freezing,
Arctic Sea.
yeah, it's freezing. And then I rode all the way south for the next 140 days, crossing 15 countries, which are USA, Canada, Mexico, Guatemala, Honduras, Panama, Nicaragua, Colombia, Peru, Ecuador, Chile, Uruguay, and Argentina, which was the most special. And
Yeah.
whenever I say
Any
Argentina, I remember my good friends,
absolutely.
Carlos.
Our good friends. Our good
They
friends.
are everybody's good friends, and they gave me very big support, and they're always there for us. And if I love Argentina, sometimes if you love country, you love this country because you are in love with someone. And those two, I mean, whenever I see them, I see positivity and I see hyper energy in them. And they
Yeah.
gave me a lot of support. I met with them in lots of events, lots of occasions, and it's pity that they are no longer in Qatar. And we
Yeah.
will
I'm missing
so
them.
happy. We'll be so happy to have because they were the great image of Argentina.
Very
They
true.
were right side. Whenever you see someone promoting his country this way, you should give them big respect. And you can't imagine
Very
they're
true.
still, although they are back to Argentina, but they're still big fans of Qatar, and they're still
Very
big friends of all of their friends. They're still in touch with all of their friends. They're still in touch with me.
Yes.
And a
Yes.
few days ago, they mounted my sticker in one of the main square of
Yeah, I saw that.
Iris. That was a very big support. I teared up for that moment. They still have
Yeah.
my sticker. They're still a big fan of me, and they still. Uh, I consider them my best friends. To be honest, one of
Yeah,
the
very
best
true.
that gave us, and I'm sure you know them very well, and you've seen them. They were there in the Big B meetup. They were
Yeah. In fact,
sitting in the front row, cheering for us, asking us questions. They were always there. Whenever there's an event, they would see them the first.
Khalid, I hosted Ambassador. I hosted Ambassador last year on my show, on the same show.
Yeah, with their cat, with Leo.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yes,
I
absolutely.
see it, I remember it. Yeah.
Yeah. Khalid, there are some questions coming up for you here.
Yeah.
Charmaine Magni has a question. How do you prepare mentally for each of your trips?
Yes, that's a very good question. You really need to be prepared mentally because you'll get homesick, you'll get cultural shock. So, if you believe in life coaching, you have to see a life coach. If you believe in yoga as a meditation, you have to see a yoga instructor. You have to do lots of workout. You have to meditate yourself. You don't need a yoga instructor. You don't need a life coach. You can meditate yourself. You can always be positive. You need to surround yourself with a positive energy. Uh, you can leave the emotions on the side somehow, because if you think that they're gonna leave your family, you'll never be able to make it, because you have to think about what's coming next. You have to always put the achievement in front of you. You have to always start everything with an imagination of the result. Don't imagine the bad memory. Don't imagine that you are crashing. Don't imagine that you are missing your family. No, imagine when I started the Silk Road, I was imagining celebrating in Bijan. I was always imagining the moment I reached Bijan. I was always imagining when I'm in Ushuaia in Argentina wearing my grandfather's dress and talking about
Oh,
the victory. If you imagine positive, you will reach. So this is one piece of advice. Stay positive, avoid any negativity, avoid the dark side of thinking. If you can do this, you try to do yoga. If you are in Doha, go and see Vishnu.
oh,
He's a magician. He will he
absolutely.
to the sky and back. And
Yes, very true.
he is my good friend, and I did few sessions with him.
Again, our good friend.
Our good friend. You want a life coach? I'm not promoting, but I'm supporting my good friends. Go to Shifa. You know Shifa.
I know Shifa for 20 years.
Yes, Shifa. Go to Shifa, and she's a great life coach. She appeared with me in a couple of videos, and
Yeah, yeah, I saw that.
she is an excellent life coach.
She is.
If you want a life coach, yeah. So this is
Okay.
how you prepare yourself mentally, but you need to prepare yourself physically as well. Go to the gym, work out, keep running, walking if you don't want to run. Just stay fit and healthy.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, go ahead.
There's a somebody said something very funny here, and I don't know how you're going to respond on the Big B meetup. Good one, Khalid.
Yeah.
Are you and Big B related? I love how you all support the same hairstyle. Well,
Well,
he is asking.
I always say that Bosco is my twin brother, and earlier today when I was on on Snapchat, I said, "Yeah, today I have an interview with my twin brother. You'll find out why I called him my twin brother. We have the same shape of hairstyle.
Yeah,
Maybe
that's a good.
Bosco is a good looking compared to me. He's younger,
Oh.
and look at his eyes." But yeah, I'm proud to call you my twin brother because you are a brother. You are a brother.
Yes,
Yeah.
Khalid. Now I'm feeling a bit absurd
I
because
can see
you
your pink cheeks. Yeah.
what? Oh yeah, you know why they are pink today? Oh, I'll tell you. I was waiting for somebody to ask me that. Thank you, Khalid.
Yeah. You got
Today,
sunburn. Huh?
absolutely, I got sunburned. I did my first 15K with
That,
our brother Ahmed Al Shahrani.
yeah, we're so proud of
Great,
Ahmed. He's
absolutely.
our champ. He is our role model. He's our hero. And Ahmed, if you are watching this, You should know that I'm so proud of you. You can't imagine how proud I am. You did something millions of people cannot do. And keep going on, keep inspiring us, keep making us proud.
Yeah, he was amazing. We started off with him in Abu Samra on Thursday evening at 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
He said his prayers and then he started off. And then today at 12 noon he reached
Wow.
Ruwais. Yes,
Well done.
wallah, really,
Well done, Ahmed.
and just fantastic.
Yes,
You
it
know,
is fantastic.
200 kilometers.
I'm
Wow.
pretty sure
And
it's a, yeah.
yeah, just I don't know what to say. So Khalid, what next? I think you answered that. What inspires you? And I would like to know your, if with all due respect, I would like to know your grandfather's name
My
because
grandfather's name is the father of my mother. His name is Jabir. And Jabir, to be honest, I was never close to him when he was alive. The relationship between me and him started after his death, and
wow,
and that relationship started when I started feeling guilty that I was never close to him.
oh my God,
And it's not wrong to have a relationship with a dead person. Many people would take it as that's imagination, hallucination, whatever. No, you don't have to have it like this. But you
Habibi,
take him as an inspiration. You
I
can
feel
talk
the
to
same,
someone,
huh?
you can talk to someone who is not there, but I'm pretty sure somehow your voice is heard. And that relationship caused me to get inspired by someone who was alive once upon a time, to take his dress with me and to wear it. That was the last piece of dress he was wearing before he died. I took it with me to Ushuaia and I wore it there. I was so proud, to be honest, to have him around me. In many occasions, I imagined him. Actually, when I reached Bijan, I imagined him. I didn't see him with my eyes, but I imagined him standing there in his full white dress, clapping for me. And this is how the relationship started, and this is how the inspiration started. I haven't seen it. When he told me to chase my dreams, I was 7. I didn't care about what he said until I was 39, when that moment, that the golden moment that inspired me to go on my Thuraya trip, that was the first beginning of the inspiration that started. And this is the relationship that started between me and my grandfather after his death, and it's not wrong. And
Wow.
I'm pretty sure, if he's there now, he would be proud of me.
Yeah, he's watching over you.
I'm sure, and I'm pretty sure that he was actually proud of me, even though I wasn't close to him. When we're young, we don't visit our grandparents because we find it boring, we find it waste of time. Well, let us face it. I mean, many of us are like this. And yes, I did miss my grandparents. I did live with my grandmother when I was a kid, and he is my biggest inspiration. He was a successful businessman who started from zero, who started from a guard at a gate somewhere in one of the petroleum companies, and he built himself. And
Wow.
he's the one who told me once, the key to your success is never accept a boss to control you. And this was the main key success to him.
Wow. Khalid, we're so similar. I have the same feeling
Mm.
of guilt with my deceased mother, and the Big B meetup is dedicated to her. She
Wow.
passed away more than 22 years ago.
Yeah.
She used to work in Qatar. She was the first female to work in the car telephone division of Qatar Telecom
Wow.
in 1979. Yeah,
He must
yeah,
be proud. He must be proud.
absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah.
fantastic. There is a There's another question. Let me have a look because there are questions coming in, and I can't pop them up because you
More
can't see
question, the
them.
better.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So, what is your next goal?
Well,
Uh,
the moment my goal is achieved, there are many goals popping up, and my next goal is to have my own academy one day, to train people how to be travelers the right way, not tourists.
fantastic.
Many people who claim to be adventurers or travelers are not actually adventurers or travelers, or they're not doing it the right way. Being an adventurer, you shouldn't stay at a five-star hotel, for example, and then rent a car. And when you rent a car, you don't show any of this luxurious lifestyle. You start posting once you are in a fortress or once you are in a desert. I'll be having my own, let's say, educate, let's say, academic plan to teach people how to travel the right way, to teach people how to ride a motorcycle in a in an adventure way or a dual purpose motorcycles. I'll be very happy to be part of this, to have an academy named after, let's say, Moto Garage, or an academy named after my name. As you see, I keep promoting my
Yeah.
name as a hashtag, my logo back there, back on my back. And it's not wrong to promote yourself to be
Oh,
an icon.
it's
And
right.
yeah,
Very true. It is right to promote yourself.
yes, yeah. Many people think that it's not. I mean, you should be generous not to use your name, but it's not bad. It's not wrong to. They're the biggest brands around the world. They're after people's name, Mercedes,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, yeah.
There are lots of names after people's names. So why not we create our own name? Why don't we make our
True.
own as an image, as an
Yeah.
icon? So
Talking
my
about
next, yeah, tell me.
talking about an academy and teaching us, can you shed some light upon something called the elephant turn that Khalid has started?
Oh, the elephant turn. Well, actually, this I did this during the off-road advanced training, and the elephant turn. In case of your, many people think that elephants are friendly and so cute,
Yes,
but
they
the
are.
African,
Please.
the Indian elephants are so cute. Yes,
Yeah.
but you don't
Thank
want to
you.
get them outside. The African elephant, the first thing that comes to their mind when they see a human is to kill him. And African elephants are always in a bad mood. They're always aggressive. They're always upset. So one of my technical training is how to do the elephant turn. Because whenever you see an elephant approaching, he's huge, and
Yeah.
the way elephant runs will make you think that they are slow, but they are very fast. The moment you start your bike, you try to move, the elephant will be there, either stepping on you, smashing you, whatever, lifting you and throwing you back on the ground. You'll be dead in a second. So the elephant turn is some kind of a technical training that you almost drop your bike, but you pull the throttle that to make the bike turns 360 degrees, and you can just carry on with it. It's a technical move, but it's not very difficult. If you guys keep practicing it on the sand or on the gravel, you'll be able to do it. It's not very difficult. Whoever rides a dual purpose motorcycle, it would be very easy to do it, but with lots of practices. Don't tell me I don't want to do it because I don't want to scratch my bike. That's not true. The bike is made for the adventure, not for showing off.
Very true. Very true.
Mhm.
So that's a lovely little talk we had about going to the moon
Yeah,
and about the Enfield motorcycle and about Moto Grinder.
yeah.
Another very
Motor
another
garage.
Motor Garage. I don't know why I say Motor Grinder. Motor Garage and Diner.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you very much.
Well, Moto Grinder is a shortcut. I like it. Somehow we can use it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You're getting messages of positivity from people. You can see them later on when the show is
Yeah,
over
because
because many
I
messages.
can't read the comment now because I'm looking at the camera, not the laptop. So maybe later
Yeah,
on, I check
yeah.
it on YouTube or
There's a,
Facebook.
there's
Yeah.
there's another attribute I love about you is you are a phenomenal animal lover.
Yeah.
Now, shed a little bit light about that. How you became an animal lover? Because right now
Well,
in Doha,
you
there's
are
a lot
asking
of bad
about
stuff.
my dog. My dog is not around, but yeah, we have now. Right
Oh,
now, we
is
have three:
is Loki with you? Loki, right?
no, Floki and Gita.
Loki.
Floki and Gita, but they're not here now. They're probably playing with a piece of bone somewhere. But yeah,
Oh, can you? I can wait. We have 10 more minutes, 6 more
now
minutes. You can even
whenever he's around, we can bring him. But there's
and
another. Yeah.
don't forget the burger and the menu, please. I'm waiting.
Oh,
I need good service, Habibi.
let me call for you. That,
Yeah, that's so. Tell me your story about how you became an animal lover. Because right now in Qatar, there's a lot of negativity and a lot of bad things are happening to stray animals here.
yeah,
The good thing is that the government has stepped up and have started. They've made a facility to keep strays somewhere in Salal. I hope
yeah.
to visit that place at some point. But
Uh,
I would like to know your
when I
story.
raised up by my family who are big animal lovers. We grown up with cats around us. We grown up with lots of birds around us. When I was 7, my grandfather uh, gave me a dog as a present.
Oh,
And once he got me a monkey. I wanted a monkey, and I thought he told me he'll get me a monkey, and I thought he was joking. And a few weeks later, there was a monkey in our house, and actually he didn't get us a monkey. He get us a baboon from India. And
what?
there, yeah, can you come with the dog? There's this Bole. This is a.
Okay, wow.
I don't know if you can see him.
I
I cannot.
can't, but
I
no, I
cannot
can see
see
his
him.
tail.
Yeah, this is Katarina. She's our one of the family of Moto Garage,
Oh,
and
lovely.
Katarina. This is
Hello
Bole.
there.
Yeah,
Hi.
and this is Bole. We had a long walk this morning, somewhere in near Vissen. So he's not camera friendly, but I think you guys saw it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
we are
This,
fostering
this
a
is
dog.
Bole. You see, this is a golden retriever.
Oh, hello. Oh,
He is
yeah,
our guest
lovely.
today. Yeah, and this is our menu. Let's go through the menu since we have
Yeah, why
minutes.
not? We
Yeah.
got a couple of minutes.
Okay, there are lots of burgers here. The menu is in German, but I'll tell you the title of each burger.
You speak German, of course.
I do, but not as fluent as English or Arabic, but I can survive with it.
Okay.
So we have the hamburger, we have the cheeseburger, we have the double cheeseburger, which I always go for. We have the Texas burger, we have the double Texas burger, which I would always choose. Chicken burger, we have a special Kessler burger, which is
German.
designed by one of our chefs. We have the Moto Garage special by Sid. Sid is my business partner, and
Okay.
he is also a great chef. He's my partner, brother, friend.
Fantastic.
We started this together. Whatever you see mainly is his imagination,
Oh,
and
lovely.
we work together. We have a vegan burger. So vegans,
Yeah.
whoever, if we have vegans listening to us, they are welcome. We are vegan friendly.
Is it a
Uh,
pet friendly restaurant? Is it a pet friendly diner?
yes, of course. You can come
Good.
anytime. We have the cheesesteak sandwich, the chicken club sandwich, the royal roll, which is roll stuffed with meat, the cheese roll, the roll combo,
Okay.
which is both, and we have the salads. We have the B8 salad. This is the on this road it's called B8, so we're trying to promote the B8. So this is the menu,
Lovely.
and those are the bikes that we are selling. Royal Enfield.
Yeah. Royal Enfield. Wow, I'm so proud to have the Royal Enfield with you, with
Yeah,
Khalid in
normally I
Qatar.
wear Royal Enfield T-shirt, but today because I try to promote
Of
my name.
course. You're the man on the moon, like Michael Jackson says.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you.
Khalid, we'll have to say goodbye, but not before you giving us your message of love and peace to all of us. Please, Khalid,
Well,
oblige.
for those who are traveling, when you are traveling, you would be always in a bad mood because of the long journey. But and whenever you are in a cultural shock, you will always your first reaction will be negative. So just remember that handshaking is magical. A smile is a weapon. Whenever you are in danger, whenever you are treated badly somehow because someone had a bad day, always give excuses to them. Never take, never ever consider any behavior as racism. Never ever think of racism because any behavior can be a human behavior. So whenever you get some kind of a negative behavior, you have to give it back as a positive reaction, whether with a smile, whether telling him thank you or shake hand. Whenever you got stopped by the police, the first thing I would do is shaking hand, and it works. I did. I got a speed ticket. The first moment I smiled, I shook. It's gone. So whoever is traveling, please spread love by being positive, by either smiling. Use your smile. You have Everybody has a beautiful smile. Always smile is a symbol of something beautiful and positive. Smile, shake hand, and spread love.
Yeah, inshallah, soon you'll be smiling at the moon.
I
You'll be
hope.
smiling at the moon.
I hope so.
Thank you, Khalid, and I
Thank
wish you and your team there a happy Easter for
Thank
tomorrow.
you. Thank you for the great time, the great talk. I'm really can't imagine how happy I am for being on Big B Meetup. Thank you for the great support. And I would be remembering this moment when I'm on the moon, hopefully, finger crossed.
You
And
will.
I really appreciate the 1 hour, one and a minute hour. And I'm looking forward to come back again on Big B Meetup.
Absolutely.
Hopefully next time, actual Big B Meetup, not virtual.
Yeah. Well, actually, nice you said, glad you said that. I actually had a virtual real event last month.
Hmm.
Uh, so during COVID,
Yeah.
we can have up to 15 people in physically meeting up.
Hmm.
So I had a virtual real. I termed it the virtual real Big B meetup. Again on sports and wellness,
Hmm.
and I had it at a school, and we promoted Qatari sports women.
Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, so
Yeah.
you met with Lulwa, I'm sure.
No, we went. Yeah. No, not yet. Lulwa will be on the show at some point. She wants to be the first female Qatari female Iron Man.
Mm.
She's
Wow.
doing.
That's
Yeah,
the one you
that's what
told
she
me.
told me today.
Yeah, yeah, that's good. We're watching. We will watch her for that. And
Yes, we
yeah,
will. Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely. But I think I had your cousin, Aisha Al Mufta. I
Uh,
can't,
um, well, I have lots of cousins in Al Miftah. I'm pretty sure she's one of them.
yeah, yeah. Wow, she was on the show a couple of months ago.
Yeah.
Uh, she is Keys to Balance. That's her Instagram
Yeah.
page.
She's not my cousin, but I think
Okay.
my sister was with me at the same college at
Oh
Richmond.
wow,
Yeah.
small world.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, excellent.
Mhm.
Khalid, it was a pleasure.
Pleasure is
Thank you
mine,
so
sir.
much, and I wish you to the moon and the
Thank,
back.
thank you very much. Thank you very much.
And
I remember you on the moon. I'll send you a message.
God bless you.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
we will continue to promote you, buddy.
Thank you. I
Take care.
appreciate it. Please.
And thank you everyone for tuning in. And
Thank you.
thank you, Khalid.
Thank you
And
all.
God bless you.